Hey, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. What we're going to be doing is going through a little gear check thing. I know I've been getting some questions how these videos are made and things like that, how I do them in the car. In Florida, you're allowed to talk on the phone if you have one earbud in, but not both. Obviously, no, one of these with the phone. So what I do is I use this to be able to talk into the microphone because it's then a hands-free setup, and it's just as if I were talking to somebody next to me. But in this case, I'm talking directly to the phone. One thing I need you to watch out for when you set up a system like this is that there's a lot of electrical components inside a car. And inverters and converters, or inverters, converters, AC, DC, things like that. A lot of electrical components, if they're by, for example, the preamp of the microphone or the microphone cable, the XLR, for most instances, but some of them have USB directly now. Watch out because you'll get a lot of static and buzziness and things like that. Now, I'm in a Prius and there's two battery systems, so I had to be really careful with where I place the XLR cable in order to not get any fuzziness or problems in general. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with trying to figure out how to really maximize the most beneficial capabilities of doing these videos in the car. I had the exact same issue when I went to go do this on the green screen because there was a giant little supercomputer there, and it was right next to the converter that was in it, in the electrical cord, and because of that, got all this fuzzy and buzzy stuff in some of the initial prototype videos that I did on the green screen. I have the capability to do massively high definition stuff for these videos, but the reason why you don't see me with a blue bottle microphone, going into a blue bottle preamp, going into an API, going into this and all this stuff, is because of the amount of time it takes to then bring it all back together with the video. Whereas this setup is super simple, it's right there, a little bit of fat EQ on it, a little bit of de-esser, compressor, adaptive limiter, things like that, and boom, I'm ready to go. Now, is this movie quality? No, not even close. But with that said, I think the Beta 57, which is exactly what this is right here, the Beta 57, I think it does an amazing job of cutting out a lot of the sounds that you would traditionally hear in a car. Now, there is one thing that does help me. While the Prius has electrical issues and you might get some buzzing and things like that from a inverter-converter situation inside the car through the audio system, which you got to really be careful about, getting that away from that stuff, and then also at times wrapping the cord. The other thing is that what's going for me is that this is a Prius, so it's very, very quiet. Most of the time you can't even hear it. If it's just driving up on somebody and only the electric motor is on, you really can't hear it. Now, mine's a little bit louder than the average Prius at this point because mine's from 2010 Blue Ribbon Prius, but still very quiet. So just something to keep in mind when you're trying to do your own electrical setup, that you can run into issues with that. And I'm trying to help the community in making better videos, more videos, and educating people in general, because let's call it like it is. Most people make videos to, wow people, educate them, things like that. And I'm hoping to shoot more for the education aspect. So anyway, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. You have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, by the time you watch this video, the information may be old news. If you want an update to it, or you want to have a specific thing answer for your unique claim, that's fine. Give me a call or shoot me an email. I'll walk you through it. Remember, we don't do we don't do specific customized videos. In response, we just do general tutorial videos. But if you would like a topic covered, that's fine. Shoot me an email. I know some of you are doing that. So, all right, I'll catch you a little bit later. You have an absolutely wonderful day, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.